Georgy Zhukov, Kurt von Schleicher, John Diefenbaker. Earthquake. More earthquake. 90 of 315 American stand-up comedians, the best comics in the USA. 18 of 63, the most notable stand-up comics from Def Comedy Jam. Clement Attlee, Lester B. Pearson, Fidel V. Ramos, Ion Antonscu, Karl von Clausewitz, Ziaur Rahman, Prescott Bush, Davy Crockett. More Davy Crockett. 192 of 439 famous men you'd want to have a beer with. 70 of 170 if you fought to the death. Walter Raleigh. More Walter Raleigh. 55 of 111 the best English poets of all time. 12 of 15 these are all the ghosts and ghouls haunting the Tower of London. Safian, Charles de Gaulle. More Charles de Gaulle. 144 of 2443 the most influential people of all time. 259 of 410 the most important military leaders in world history. 30 of 63 the most influential people of the Cold War. Christopher George, Airey Neave, Ulysses S. Grant. More Ulysses S. Grant. How the commander of the Union Army died. Broke 8 of 44 U.S. presidents who are worthy enough to wield Mjolnir. 15 of 302 the most influential politicians in American history. Wilfred Owen. More Wilfred Owen. 62 of 250 the best gay authors. 31 of 168 the best poets of the 20th century. Bo Svensson, Bill Graham, Jefferson Davis. More Jefferson Davis. 387 of 753 people we wish were still alive. 102 of 433 the most important leaders in history. 273 347 the most important leaders in world history. Andy Milligan, Barry Goldwater. More Barry Goldwater. 18 of 57 Here's what every notable presidential election loser ended up doing with their life. 12 of 21 What did famous presidential candidates who lost get up to after their defeats? Yuan Shikai, Mangal Pandey, Folke Bernadotte, Carlos I. Noriega, Frank McCourt, More Frank McCourt 514 of 1172 the best writers of all time 63 of 108 the best Catholic authors 27 of 33 the best Irish authors. Bill Malden, Gordon Liddy, More G. Gordon Liddy 10 of 28 celebrities who need to write a tell-all 10 of 15 what disgraced politicians did after their falls from grace. George Kennedy. More George Kennedy 64 of 163 the greatest Western movie stars 170 of 432 famous tall men over 6'12". Wojciech Jaruzelski, Erwin Rommel. More Erwin Rommel 339 of 2443 the most influential people of all time 134 of 347 the most important leaders in world history 11 of 14 which general would win in an all-out war between history's greatest military leaders. Essay of Washington. More Essay of Washington 70 of 190 the greatest black actors in film history 66 of 73 celebrities you would not want as a stepdad 44 of 45 the most notoriously difficult actors to work with. Conrad Bain, Basil Rathbone. More Basil Rathbone 95 of 239 the greatest British actors of all time 177 of 302 the greatest actors who have never won an Oscar for acting 69 of 113 the best English actors of all time. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. More Mustafa Kemal Ataturk 450 of 1355 the greatest minds of all time 332 of 403 famous role models we'd like to meet in person. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. More Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa 43 of 213 famous supernatural writers, 5 of 1313 famous historical figures, who allegedly sold their souls to the devil 4 of 1010 notorious henchmen, clairvoyants, and magicians who advised royals. Audie Murphy, David Petraeus, Charles Napier, James Arness, Burt Lancaster, Suharto. More Suharto 11 of 11 bizarre stuff you never knew dictators collected 11 of 18 the people behind the worst genocides in history. George McGovern, Howard Cosell, Frank Capra, Burgess Meredith, Augusto Pinochet, George C. Scott, Charles Journey, More Charles Durning 76 of 110 celebrities who were in the military, 14 of 15 celebrities who actually fought in battles, 7 of 26, the greatest guest stars on NCIS, rank.
Miguel de Cervantes.
More Miguel de Cervantes, 5 of 1172, the best writers of all time, 115 of 1355, the greatest minds of all time, 12 of 303, the best novelists of all time.
Timothy McVeigh.
Timothy McVeigh.
Alain Delon.
Alain Delon.
Andrew Jackson.
Or Andrew Jackson, things you now knew about Andrew Jackson's plantation. The Hermitage, 501 of 753 people we wish were still alive.
Ferdinand Marcos.
More Ferdinand Marcos, 13 of 19 signature afflictions suffered by history's most famous despots, 9 of 26 famous people with lupus.
Idi Amin.
More Idi Amin, 7 of 14 bizarre obsessions of dangerous dictators, 97 of 432 famous tall men, over 606 of 10 cartoons, erotica and other bizarre hobbies of history's most brutal leaders.
Hugo Chvez.
More Hugo Chvez, 1070 of 2443, the most influential people of all time, 29 of 32, the most powerful people on Twitter, 13 of 20 world leaders allegedly in the Illuminati.
Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex.
More Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, all the ways Prince Harry and Meghan Markle honored Princess Diana on their wedding day, 81 of 269, the most trustworthy celebrities in the world, 141 of 234, the hottest men of 2020, rank.
Henry Fonda.
More Henry Fonda, 12 of 23 people who won Oscars for the wrong film, 45 of 101, the most beloved U.S. veterans.
John Kerry.
More John Kerry, 288 of 433, the most important leaders in U. History, 36 of 107 famous politicians you'd want to have a beer with, 374 of 904 celebrity death pool, 2021.
Chiang Kai-shek.
Or Chiang Kai-shek, 207 of 410, the most important military leaders in world history, 31 of 63, the most influential people of the Cold War.
Billy Connolly.
More Billy Connolly, 184 of 339, the funniest people of all time, 49 of 233, the funniest stand-up comedians of all time, 805 of 816, these poetic geniuses wrote your favorite songs of all time. Charles Bronson. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Colin Powell.
Henry Kissinger.
More Henry Kissinger, 630 of 659, the scariest threats to the United States, 366 of 439 famous men you'd want to have a beer with.
George Washington.
More George Washington. Everything George Washington ate on a daily basis as president. Most don't know George Washington's second term was a nightmare for him and the American people.
George H. Bush.
More George H. Bush. 18 of 44 U.S. presidents who are worthy enough to wield Mjolnir. 32 of 302 the most influential politicians in American history.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
More Franklin D. Roosevelt. What was Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt's relationship really like? The best Franklin D. Roosevelt quotes.
Winston Churchill.
More Winston Churchill. The 10 most devastating burns ever delivered by Winston Churchill. 11 facts about Winston Churchill that sound made up but aren't.
Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.